Hi, so today we're going to be going over my technology rich kindergarten phonics lesson. So, the lesson plan that I've created for the kindergarten class is teaching students phonics through identifying beginning sounds or letters of words. The students will learn that each letter has a specific sound or multiple sounds it can make. They will also learn about blends such as the sh sound or the ch sound. I used three different technology tools to accomplish this. I used YouTube, WordWall, and Starfall. So, the issue that Mrs. Isley was facing in her classroom was a lack of attention from her students during lessons. They weren't showing any interest in their work, and she was needing a way to keep them attentive. So, we needed tools that could help all of her students learn while also holding their attention. The students in her kindergarten classroom were ages 5 to 7, so we needed tools that would fit their age group. The Common Core state standards that I followed in this lesson are the Baseline Phonemic Awareness Phonics Skills Standards. These guidelines cover phonics in identifying the initial sounds or phonemes of words. I also followed the ISTE Global Collaborators Student Standards in this lesson. So the first tool that I used was YouTube. I used YouTube in this lesson by picking a video that went along with the theme of identifying beginning letters and sounds, and I also wanted the video to be about something that the students could get up and move around to. So this was used as a reinforcement tool after the lesson. After the lesson, they got to watch this Jack Hartman video and get up and move around. As you can see in the picture shown, it says to jump. So they were doing the activities as he was teaching them about the beginning letters. The next tool I used was WordWall. I used a game that I created in this lesson. WordWall is a website where you can create and customize your own games and activities based on what you're working on. So I used a game where you connect the picture to the letter. For example, you would connect the picture of the dog to the letter D. My last tool that I used was Starfall. So for this game, I had students use their individual tablets or laptops to play this letter game on Starfall. Starfall has a bunch of different games on it, but this game allows you to click on a letter, hear the sound, hear an example of the word starting with that sound, with that letter sounded out. Uh, so students will have time to go over the entire alphabet in this lesson, and that helps with our initial letter phoneme sound lesson. This lesson would be structured. First, I would do the word wall as basically an introduction. Then I would do Starfall as some independent practice. And then I would do the YouTube video as some reinforcement. So, as for my assessment, the evaluation that I picked to use is the Common Core Phonics Standards Assessment. I would individually assess each student using the worksheets and guidelines of this assessment. I would take the student aside to a private table and ask them each of the questions on these two worksheets and mark down which one the child knows and does not know. This assessment covers uppercase letters, lowercase letters, sound identification, rhyme repetition, and more. It always uses 3 and 4 letter words, so it's something that they know. This assessment will help me gauge their understanding of the activities from this lesson. And there are teacher's instructions listed on the assessment to make it easy to follow. So that is all. Thank you for listening.